Every night, your brain does something strange. It shuts down your senses, locks your muscles in place, and then starts creating a world of its own. A world where you can fly, meet people you haven't thought about for years, or suddenly forget how to run while being chased by a giant duck. These are dreams, the only time your brain hallucinates on purpose. And yet, scientists still don't fully understand why we dream at all. In your lifetime, you'll spend around 6 years inside these nightly simulations. 6 years of stories created from nothing, for reasons we're still trying to uncover. Today, we'll explore what dreams actually are, how they form, why most of them disappear the moment we wake up, and the mysterious purpose behind this ancient biological phenomenon. To understand dreams, we need to look at what your brain is doing while you sleep. Every night, you pass through several sleep stages. But dreams, the vivid, strange, emotional ones, usually happen during REM sleep, or rapid eye movement. During REM, your brain becomes almost as active as it is when you're awake, except it disconnects your body by temporarily paralyzing your muscles. This prevents you from acting out your dreams, which is probably for the best if you tend to fight dinosaurs in your sleep. Meanwhile, your eyes move rapidly under your eyelids as if they're watching something invisible. And in a way, they are. They're watching your brain's internal movie. Dreams feel real because the brain areas responsible for vision, emotions, and memory light up intensely. At the same time, the logical parts, the ones that say, wait, this makes no sense, become quieter. This is why you can walk through a city made of spaghetti and think, yes, this seems perfectly reasonable. Even though dreaming feels mysterious, scientists have 3 major theories that try to explain why we dream, and each one shows a different side of how our brains work. The first theory says dreams are part of your brain's filing system. Every day, your brain collects thousands of experiences, most of which aren't worth keeping. During REM sleep, your brain sifts through this huge pile of information, deciding what stays and what gets deleted. Dreams might simply be a side effect of this process, a random mix of memories being reorganized, compressed, or thrown away. This is why someone you saw for 1 second at the supermarket can suddenly appear in your dream as if they're your best friend. Another theory suggests dreams are a built-in survival tool. Humans evolved in dangerous environments, so dreaming may have acted like a virtual training ground. In dreams, your brain can simulate frightening or risky situations without any real danger. It's like your ancient ancestors running what-if scenarios while asleep. Running away from a predator, falling, losing track of someone. These classic dreams may be ancient mental drills that prepared us for real dangers. And then there's the emotional theory, the idea that dreams help us process feelings. During REM sleep, the brain areas for emotion are highly active, while stress chemicals drop. This creates a safe space where your mind can revisit difficult moments without being overwhelmed. Breakups, stress, grief, arguments. Your dreams might be your brain quietly trying to heal itself. This may be why nightmares often appear during periods of anxiety, and why good sleep makes emotional problems feel a tiny bit easier the next day. None of these theories fully explain dreams on their own, but together, they reveal something important. Dreams are deeply connected to how we learn, survive, and feel. Beyond the main theories, scientists have proposed several other ideas that are less famous, but surprisingly interesting. One theory suggests that dreams boost creativity. During REM sleep, your brain makes unusual connections it would never make while awake. It mixes ideas, memories, and emotions, creating combinations that sometimes lead to real breakthroughs. This might explain why artists, scientists, and inventors throughout history claim that their greatest ideas came to them in a dream. From famous melodies, to scientific discoveries, to entire stories imagined overnight. Another theory says dreams are simply your brain testing itself. Like running a system scan, it triggers different circuits to make sure everything is working. And dreams are the byproduct of that self-test. And there's also the problem-solving theory. The idea that your dreaming brain is trying to find solutions without distractions. Your mind can think more freely in dreams because logic isn't there to interrupt. These theories aren't universally accepted, but they show how flexible and mysterious the dreaming brain can be. But dreaming doesn't just change your mind, it changes your body too. During REM sleep, your heart rate and breathing become irregular, almost like you're awake. Your brain is incredibly active, even though your eyes are closed. But one of the strangest things is rematonia, a temporary paralysis that shuts down almost all of your muscles. It's your brain's way of protecting you from acting out whatever chaos is happening in your dreams. Another unusual effect: your eyes move rapidly beneath your eyelids, as if they're following the action inside your dream. Scientists still aren't sure whether eye movements match what you see, but the timing is surprisingly close. Your temperature regulation also changes. Your body becomes worse at controlling heat during REM. This is why people sometimes wake up sweating after an intense dream. And although your body rests, your brain is working hard. So hard, in fact, that during REM sleep, your brain can consume more energy than when you're awake. All of this effort just to create a world you'll likely forget in seconds. One of the strangest things about dreams is how quickly they disappear. You can experience an entire story, only to lose almost all of it within seconds of waking up. The main reason is that during REM sleep, the hippocampus, the part of the brain responsible for forming long-term memories, becomes less active. Your brain is busy creating the dream, but it's not saving it. At the same time, the chemicals that help make memories while you're awake drop dramatically during REM. It's like trying to write a sentence with disappearing ink. This is why dreams often fade while you're still lying in bed, and sometimes vanish mid-sentence while you're trying to tell someone about them. But not all dreams disappear. Dreams that are emotional, shocking, or stressful activate the amygdala, a deeper emotional center, which can help them stick longer. This is why nightmares can feel unforgettable. While the dream where you opened a fridge full of spaghetti usually doesn't make the cut, not all dreams are peaceful. Some turn into nightmares, vivid, scary experiences that feel far too real. Nightmares usually appear when your brain is dealing with stress, anxiety, or major changes in life. They act like emotional alarms, signaling that something inside you needs attention. During a nightmare, the brain centers responsible for fear and emotions become more active than usual. This is why your heart might race, even though you're safely asleep. But nightmares also serve a purpose. According to some theories, they help your brain rehearse stressful situations in a safe environment, preparing you to handle them better when you're awake. On the other side of the spectrum is lucid dreaming, dreams where you become aware that you're dreaming. This awareness can give you some control. You can change the environment, fly, talk to dream characters, or simply watch the dream unfold. Lucid dreams happen when the brain's logical regions wake up slightly during REM sleep, creating a strange hybrid state between dreaming and conscious thinking. Many people practice lucid dreaming to explore creativity, face fears, or just experience impossible things. But scientists warn that forcing frequent lucid dreams might disrupt healthy sleep cycles, especially if you tend to wake up during them. Still, whether terrifying or empowering, nightmares and lucid dreams show just how flexible and unpredictable the dreaming brain can be. So if dreams are so mysterious, what would happen if we stopped dreaming completely? It turns out, dreaming is more important than it feels. People who are prevented from entering REM sleep, the stage where most dreams occur, begin to experience serious effects within just a few days. Their mood becomes unstable. Memory gets worse. concentration drops, and small problems feel much bigger than they really are. After weeks without dreaming, people can become irritable, emotionally sensitive, and mentally slower. It's as if the brain is missing a nightly cleaning cycle. In extreme cases, REM deprivation experiments have shown trouble regulating emotions, difficulty learning new tasks, lower creativity, and a weakened ability to cope with stress. Some researchers even believe dreams help maintain mental health, not through magic, but through quiet psychological maintenance that your brain performs while you sleep. So even if dreams feel random or meaningless, your brain needs them. Without dreaming, the mind slowly loses its balance. After decades of research, one truth remains. We still don't fully understand why we dream. Dreams behave like a conversation the brain has with itself, but the topic of that conversation is constantly shifting. Some scientists believe dreams have no special purpose. They might just be the accidental result of a busy brain doing nighttime maintenance. Others believe dreams are deeply meaningful, a built-in emotional safety valve, a survival simulator, or a creative engine we don't consciously control. What we do know is that dreaming is universal. Every culture, throughout all of human history, has been fascinated by the strange stories our minds tell at night. And maybe that's the real mystery. Dreams remind us that even when we're unconscious, our brain continues to explore, imagine, predict, and wonder. It keeps creating worlds, even if we forget them by morning. Whatever dreams truly are, they reveal something beautiful. The human mind never fully stops thinking, even when we do. Dreams are one of the last frontiers inside the human mind. Every night, without effort, your brain builds entire worlds, filled with memories, emotions, and ideas, stitched together in ways only it understands. We may never know exactly why we dream, but maybe that's what makes them special. A reminder that even in silence, and even in sleep, there is a part of us that never stops imagining. Thank you for watching, and sweet dreams.